Welcome back to Mangrove Lagoon. I hope you're all having a blessed day. It's been 6 days since I moved everything over. Everything seems to be going pretty good. Got a little bit of the ugly phase going on right now. Got some brown growing on some of the rocks. The sand's kind of started to color up a little bit. But that's to be expected with a new tank. Everything survived though. All the fish are doing well. The inverts, especially the mangroves. That was my big worry after doing a transfer. Didn't want to damage any of the roots or anything like that. But so far, all pretty healthy. I got one leaf that turned yellow over there, but that's pretty common. But today I want to talk about mangrove growth. Not just the stem, the leaves and everything like that, but I want to talk about the root growth. I got one new root popping up over here I want to show you. We're going to kind of document, kind of go along. So I got this tree on the right. Let me zoom in a little bit. Try to zoom in a little bit more. See that little nub right there? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of keep track of it over the next couple weeks to a month. It's about 2 inches off the sand, so I'm guessing 4 weeks, maybe 5 to 6 weeks, that thing will be touching the sand. Everybody says mangroves grow too slow for any kind of nutrient export. But I've kind of found differently. I had that other tank running for close to a year and actually had low nutrient problems with it. I only had 3 fish in it, but it was only about 25 gallons. But this isn't some little single cell macroalgae we're growing here. I mean, when these roots grow, we're talking actual wooden root growth. I know they receive a lot of their nutrients through photosynthesis, but they also pull a lot in from the water column as well. So we're just going to document along. I'll be back in a couple weeks and see how it looks and kind of update from there. It's been about 3 weeks since I started documenting the growth of this root over here for the mangrove from the right. Love the view of the tank down here. One of my favorite views so far. Good long view of the tank. Anyway, you can see this root down here. What have we got since it was a little nub? Probably 1.5 inches almost. Told you these things grow quicker than most people think. I also got this other one coming out over here. Look at how bright red, almost purple it is up there. That's what I'm going for. That's why I gave these mangroves so much space, was to get these aerial prop roots growing out. Only about 1 inch or so from going down to the sand. I'll be back in a couple weeks. What did I guess? 4 to 6 weeks. Looking like we're going to be right around there. I'll be back in a couple weeks and show y'all when it touches the sand. Well, here we are, almost 6 weeks later. Actually 6 weeks to the day after I made the first video, just to show you that root growth that I started documenting quite a while ago. You can see it's almost touching the sand. This one up here is even growing quite a bit, and it's only been about 3 weeks. I just wanted to show everybody how quickly the roots grow, give you an idea how the mangroves are doing. Up here I got new leaves coming out on the little offshoots out to the side over there. That one got a second set of leaves. These ones are just starting to bud out. So I'm very pleased. Like I said, 6 weeks. Let me grab something to measure here real quick. I'm not March here, so we'll see how well I can do with doing 2 things at once. That guy can frag corals, and so let's see. Let's try and get a little rough estimate. All right, that seems to be about right there where we're at. Take it over here to a tape measure. Where are we at? 2.5 inches in 6 weeks. Pretty quick. Doing well. Like I said, this one's going to take a while to get down because it's about 8 inches above the sand bed. So it should take a little while longer. Anyway, I just want to show y'all how quickly the roots grow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And remember, take a few quiet moments throughout your busy day. Figure out what the Lord's vision is for you.